Orthoses are devices such as arch supports and braces that address a joint or muscle problem. An orthosis can provide artificial support, prevent or correct a deformity, or improve how a weak or painful area functions. You can buy an orthosis off the shelf, but this version has been made to measure. Producing a custom-made orthosis starts with a thorough examination. A certified professional, called an orthotist, analyzes the problem area. In the case of this patient, the feet. After a few manual manipulations to test the range of motion and pinpoint weakness or pain, the orthotist uses various instruments to measure the angles of the different parts of the feet. Then, it's on to specialized devices that analyze foot position and movement during standing and walking, and how body weight is distributed onto the feet. In this scan, the red areas show that more weight is landing on the left foot than on the right. Next, a 3D impression in foam. It goes to the production department, where technicians fill it with plaster. Once it dries, it creates an exact model of both feet. Now the orthosis can be constructed piece by piece. Most of the components are made of different types of polyurethane, a lightweight thermoplastic. Each type is designed to produce a specific effect at a different phase of the patient's footstep. For example, the blue base is made of rigid polyurethane that holds the foot in the correct position. At the front, the dense black polyurethane helps propulsion and reduces stress on that side of the foot. The assembled orthosis is covered with a sheet of glue and put into a vacuum press. The press applies heat to activate the adhesive. It sucks out the air between the components and compresses them tightly together. When the orthosis comes out, it's placed on the model of the corresponding foot. Then it goes into a different vacuum press to be molded into shape. Made-to-measure latex foam corrective parts are added. Then, using hypoallergenic glue, the orthosis is lined with a soft polyurethane. All that's left to do now is buff the orthosis. This smooths all the surfaces. To ensure the orthosis delivers the goods, the patient redoes key tests whilst wearing it. Remember that scan showing red areas? Now they're gone, because the patient's feet now bear his body weight equally. This patient has arrived with a doctor's prescription for a knee brace. The orthotist analyzes his mobility and balance, then sends the technical specifications to the production department. There, technicians make a model of the leg. They begin by positioning the leg at a 12-degree angle and wrapping it in plaster bandages. While waiting for the fast-set plaster to harden, the patient chooses one of these handsome decorative patterns for the outside of the brace. The hardened cast serves as a mould. Technicians pour in plaster, let it harden, then remove the cast. After smoothing the surface, they draw technical markings, then install the lightweight aluminium joints that enable the orthosis to bend. Now, a sheet of plastic is run through an oven. This is a high memory plastic, meaning that when you form it, it remembers the shape and maintains it. The design the patient chose comes printed on transfer paper. Using a laser thermometer, the technician ensures that the plastic is at the perfect temperature for the pigments to penetrate properly. The hot decorative plastic is carefully positioned on the model. Using a vacuum bag, the air is removed and the plastic is pressed on tightly. This sets in about 2 minutes, maintaining the form. The required shape is cut, the inside is lined and edges sanded smooth. Finally, straps are attached to fasten the orthosis to the leg. The orthotist then checks the fit and runs various tests to make sure it's doing exactly what it's designed to do. Then for this patient, it's best foot forward.